TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning and welcome in. You got Rachel and Ryan with you. It is 5 o'clock on this Thursday, December 11th.
And once again, we are in storm team alert. You may look out your window and say, nothing's falling.
Yeah.
Just wait.
And it's slick and slippery out there.
Yeah, give yourself some extra time for sure. All right, Kate, take it away.
Hey, yeah, good morning, everybody. So we've been picking up more snow overnight, some more so than others, but a lot of these roads are very, very icy and slick because our temperatures fell overnight. We're in the 20s right now, and we have this spray of lake effect snow that becomes more organized for this afternoon. So we take a little bit of a closer view where you see the yellows. That's some heavier snow from southern Lewis County into parts of northern Oneida County. We've been in and out of some light to moderate snow around Syracuse and the surrounding suburbs. And even a lot of the main roads and highways are even very, very slick for you this morning. So give yourself the extra time heading out the door and bundle up. We have 20s, but it feels like the single digits. It's going to be like that throughout the entire day. We have one band that's going to get pretty organized this mid-afternoon, taking us into this evening, and that could produce another 6 to 12 inches of snowfall on those areas. So I'm going to have more on that with the timecast and the snow map coming up in just a few minutes.
Well, you heard about all that snow, so we are in storm team alert this morning. Parts of central New York bracing for that lake effect blast over the next 24 hours. The past 24 got pretty dicey during the day with fender benders and a bumper-to-bumper wait on 81. It's quiet now, but the lake effect snow machine is about to fire up.
Slippery conditions may have been a factor in a crash that killed a 22-year-old.
This is a Storm Team Alert, certified as Central New York's most accurate.
All right, good Thursday morning, everybody. We are getting inundated with school closures right now. They're all trickling in, so keep checking the bottom of your screen, the website, and everything to see if your school is closed, because right now we have dozens that have just come in during our commercial break. So here's what it looks like right now on the CATV Skynet 9 camera in Auburn. You can see a few flakes flying around, but more importantly, I want to point out how the street looks. It is icy. It is snow-covered. Some streets look better than this, and others you can't even see pavement. It all depends on where you live, so please be careful. If you do have to be out this morning, take it easy. Give yourself the extra time. I know on my drive-in, it was not quite double the commute time, but it was definitely a much slower go because of all the snow that we picked up overnight. It wasn't a lot, but enough where the roads were still very much snow-covered and barely in any pavement. So please just be careful as you were out and about, because we are in this light to moderate snowfall all the way from St. Lawrence County down into Lewis County. We've got a heavier burst moving right through right now southern Lewis and northern Oneida County. We're in and out of this spray of just kind of this moderate snowfall all over Onondaga County, extending over towards Cazenovia and even down into Cortland County. So please be careful. It is very cold. We had the snow yesterday, and then it warmed up, and then our temperatures dropped. So things are a bit icy, and we have more of this lake effect happening today. It becomes a little bit more organized this afternoon. We're going to be focusing on one band in particular that's really going to be coming down and producing snowfall as much as 6 to 12 inches of snow. This does include the city of Syracuse and our surrounding suburbs and extending into Madison County, and then, of course, lesser amounts outside of that. But it is cold this morning. We are waking up in the 20s, well below freezing, and it is very windy outside. So we have wind chills, feeling like the single digits outside. So here's your timecast for today. Just some of that light to moderate lake effect snow, just kind of that spray this morning. But by lunchtime, things really start to get more organized here, and this band in particular, right there, and even slicing right through Syracuse. So that's what we're going to be focused on for this afternoon. Now, obviously, when you're not driving through that, you may have some blowing and drifting snow, but then things should improve a bit. But if you have to be in this band, so keep checking the radar before you hit the road. That will help you kind of better prepare what to expect. You want to take it easy. You're going to have that quick drop in visibility and slick roads because of how cold it is. And we're not done with the lake effect snow. Now, a lot of our alerts expire tomorrow morning, but we still still have lake effect hanging on north of the thruway during the day tomorrow. And that's where we could see an additional about 3 to 6 inches in some spots, about 1 to 3 inches from Oswego to Fulton, and about another coating to an inch or two for Syracuse and the thruway. So we'll be keeping an eye on that for tomorrow. And we're not done. We are still dealing with these snow showers over the weekend. Highs in the 20s to near 30, 20s to kickstart next week with still some snow showers Monday night into Tuesday. Highs in the mid to upper 30s by next Wednesday.
Okay, right now it is 5:14.
This is a Storm Team Alert, certified as Central New York's most accurate.
All right, checking out this radar again, and it is just kind of this spray going on. But later on this afternoon, we're expecting things to get a little bit more organized and really be intense, kind of coming right off that southeastern shoreline right here. And so keep checking the bottom of your screen. Every commercial break, we're getting more and more school closures rolling on in here. So yeah, where you see this purple area, this is where we're expecting about 6 to 12 inches of snow today through later on tonight. And of course, then you get lesser amounts outside of that once you get outside of that main lake band. So your morning commute, it's a little rough. You want to clean off the cars, watching out for those slick, icy roads. Temperatures are in the low 20s. It's also very, very windy. Now, for the evening commute, I actually think the evening commute is going to be a little bit worse in and around Syracuse. When you're not in that band, obviously, everything's okay, but everyone is also cold and windy. We're still dealing with some lake effect snow, mostly north of the thruway tomorrow, and still some scattered showers happening over the weekend.
Welcome more than 1 million visitors. That is very, very cool, by the way.
And right now, it is playing at the Syracuse stage.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I just saw it last week. Really good. I'm not actually a big fan of the movie. Don't come at me. But I enjoyed the play. It's very well done.
Send hate mail to her. Leave us out of it.
It's not my favorite Christmas movie.
Rachel
I just feel like there's such better.
LocalSYR.com.
I just feel like there's so many better ones. Like It's a Wonderful Life, you know.
I understand. It's not your favorite. I get that. All right. Well,
I'm all about that 24-hour binge on Christmas Day on like TNT or TBS, whatever it is. Yeah.
See, I'm a skip. Oh my God. Let the hate mail pour in.
I want to skip this weather we're having today. We've already seen tons of schools call out.
I know.
Yeah, keep an eye on the bottom of the screen.
My poor inflatables. I had cute snowmen and a penguin. I'll maybe see them in April. They were great for the first 2 days that we had them, and now they're just buried. So maybe that's what my kids have a snow day today, so maybe that'll be their project. Dig the snowmen back out. We are in a winter storm warning from north of the thruway. And then we have that lake effect snow warning right across from Wayne, Northern Cayuga, Onondaga, Madison, and Oneida. That is where we are expecting our heavy lake effect snow band to set up shop for today. Right now, this morning, we have kind of this spray of lake effect. Of course, not everyone is getting it, but a lot of you are waking up to some really dicey roads. Even some of these main roads and highways are pretty slick out there. So give yourself the few extra minutes. A lot of schools are closing because of the snow. It's also very cold. It's very windy. We're in the 20s. It feels like single digits with wind gusts over 20 and 30 miles per hour. So we are going to feel quite cold today. Again, the lake effect gets even more organized this afternoon and this evening. I'll have your timecast and your snow map coming up in a few minutes.
As a much snowier day, take a look at just how bad things got yesterday morning for our commute. This video showing a tractor-trailer jackknife on 81 between Lafayette and Nedrow. Onondaga County emergency dispatchers dealing with 31 car accidents and 40 slide-offs. Busy day.
With several days of slick and wintry road conditions already this season, several counties, cities, towns, and villages already digging deep into their salt supplies.
News Channel 9's Lindsay Peters checks in to see how private plow companies are keeping up.
I'm here at CNY Sealing, and they have a bunch of salt here. They provide most of the salt for Syracuse when the bad weather is here. And yes, I know it's only December 10th, but the weather has already been absolutely crazy in terms of snow, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Plows have been out all day and night trying to get ahead of this weather, and now there's another round of heavy lake effect snow moving in overnight. It's going to be a challenge, making roads slick and visibly tough. And with this much snow already hitting us this early into the winter season, salt suppliers are feeling feeling the pressure too. They assured me here at CNY Sealing that there isn't a shortage and they're working to get as much salt in as possible right now, just to keep up with the pace of the systems and make sure roads stay safe for the drivers.
We have enough salt, but you never know. Like last year, we thought we had enough salt, and there was that shortage which happened, I don't know, I can't remember how many years ago it was. It happened before. Last year was definitely a struggle. The price of salt went through the roof because of the, just supply and demand. This year, we have a good amount. We regularly are stocking up on it, but I haven't heard anything. I've heard two different things. One, that there's going to be a shortage again, and then I also heard that they have no problem getting it. It's just going to take a little longer and going to be a little bit more money, but not as much as last year.
So plan ahead for your morning commute, drive safe, and stay warm.
Lindsay Peters, News Channel 9.
And make sure you are weather aware anytime by using the Storm Team app. It is available in the App Store and on Google Play.
We're following breaking news out of Clay this morning.
Is a Storm Team Alert, certified as Central New York's most accurate.
All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's another snowy one. Here's what it looks like from the CAB Skynet 9 camera out over downtown Syracuse. We can see kind of the fuzziness blurring out the skyline. That is the snow that we are waking up to this morning. We had colder air rush in overnight. Our temperatures fell right off. We're in the 20s right now. It's very windy. Feels like 10 degrees outside. And so because of that, our lake effect has reformed here, and we are in good company, extending all the way up to the UP of Michigan. But let's zoom it on into central New York. We've been dealing with this spray of lake effect snow showers all night long, all the way from north to south. We have this band right here, though. It's just starting to get organized. This is what we're going to notice and kind of keep a close eye on for the rest of the day. Parts of the Finger Lakes, you may actually be okay farther into the west side, down towards Auburn and over towards Seneca County. Not much happening there. We got this spray of lake effect kind of going on. Look at all this. Is just really cool. You can see how you had the bands kind of, yeah. That's the way that our wind is blowing over the lake right now. It's really cool to see that. But we are in and out of this snow, and that is really creating some nasty road conditions for a lot of you this morning. So give yourself the extra time. I know my commute in this morning, I barely saw any pavement at all on any of the roads, and that includes the main highways as well. So take it easy. Give yourself the extra time. This band is going to continue during the day today, all the way until tonight. Our warning doesn't expire until tomorrow morning. So we're picking up easily 6 to 12 inches of snowfall. Where that band is going to be its heaviest and steadiest by the end of the day. And then, of course, you get lesser amounts outside of that. It's cold for everyone. We have temperatures in the 20s. That's the air temperature. Then you factor in the wind, and it feels like single digits outside. So that's something that everyone is dealing with, regardless if you have snow or not. And you can see on the timecast, this band right here, it's not very big. The width itself is probably like 15, 20 miles, if that. So you're really going to get some quick changeable conditions if you're traveling anywhere around. But if you're keeping it pretty close around Syracuse, I mean, you're going to have to really, really be careful on the roads. Just take things easy. Frequently check the radar before you head out the door. This is continuing overnight. By tomorrow morning, things kind of lighten up a little bit. We have our wind shifting a bit more from the west, so that brings our lake effect snow showers north of the thruway and mostly impacting our northern suburbs and over towards northern Oneida County during the day tomorrow. It's still cold and it's still windy with wind chills about 10 to 15 degrees for tomorrow. So tomorrow's snowfall right in this area right here, in particular of northern Oneida County, kind of over Oneida Lake. That's where we're expecting an additional about 3 to 6 inches of snowfall. Oh, we're not done yet, and I think it's not even technically winter yet. We have more scattered snow showers in our forecast for the weekend, and then Monday into Tuesday, get another quick clipper moving on through, highs in the 20s, and we have mid to upper 30s, a little bit of rain snow coming back on Wednesday.
WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning. Welcome in. It is 6 o'clock on a Thursday, December 11th. We got Ryan and Rachel with you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Trying to get a track of all these closings. There's so many coming in right now, so make sure you're watching the bottom of your screen. A lot of closings and delays coming in because we are in Storm Team Alert. We're going to have another healthy dose of snow, and guess what? It's not even winter yet.
I know.
Kate, what's going on?
Oh, my good. I know winter is still not technically until a week from Sunday. We still got a ways to go. But, yeah, so we have well over 100 school closures and alerts going on, which I think a lot of kids are coming off of yesterday. They were wearing their pajamas inside out last night, my kids being one of them. So they're very excited for their snow day today, and rightfully so, because we have that lake effect snow warning. Right where we're expecting one very skinny, intense line of some heavy lake effect snow to really get going here this afternoon and this evening. We have our alerts in effect either until later on today or all the way through tomorrow morning. Already noticing things starting to organize a bit. We can see just kind of that spray of lake effect north of the thruway, and then right around Syracuse from Baldwinsville in northern Cuyahoga County. We have some of that snow really coming down. A lot of these roads are very much slick and snow covered and icy because of how quickly these temperatures dropped below freezing from the 30s we had yesterday. It feels like the single digits with very gusty winds today. So even if you don't get snow, you are cold, you are windy, but there are going to be a lot of us doing a lot of digging by this afternoon. I'll have the snow map and the time cast, all that for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Well, obviously, we are in storm team alert this morning. Parts of central New York, bracing for that lake effect blast over the next 24 hours. The past 24 got pretty dicey, by the way. During the day, fender benders and bumper to bumper wait on 81. The lake effect snow machine already firing up.
Slippery conditions may have been a factor in a crash that...
Storm Team Alert, certified as Central New York's most accurate.
All right, good morning. This is what it looked like on the west side of Syracuse, over near Camillus, coming in towards the city. And, yeah, you can see the roads. It is slick and snow-covered. I know my drive coming in from the northern suburbs, all the roads were very much hard snowpack and just very slick and icy. So please be careful as you are heading out the door this morning. A lot of the schools have a snow day today, but if you still need to get out and about, you need to budget the extra time to get the snow off your cars and to navigate these slick roads. You're probably not going even the speed limit, even on these main highways. So let's take you through the radar. Let's start up north and work our way down St. Lawrence County all the way through Jefferson, Lewis counties. With this spray of lake effect snow going on, we still have our winter storm warnings in effect until 1 o'clock this afternoon. This band right here, this is what we've been advertising, and it's already starting to get organized here, coming off of just outside of Rochester, extending over Wayne, northern Cuyahoga County, really impacting parts of Baldwinsville right now, just north of Camillus, and slicing right through the city of Syracuse. This goes down over towards that 481 interchange near Brighton Avenue and the Janesville exits, and extending over towards Cazenovia. So please be careful. You are going to get that quick drop in visibility, and of course the roads are going to be slick and snow covered. That band is only going to get more organized, more intense, and will continue to drop snowfall rates as much as an inch per hour. So within that band, we are expecting upwards of 6 to 12 inches of snowfall. Yeah, some of you are going to get up to a foot of snow by the end of the day. And then once you go outside of that band, of course, then you have a really big drop off with some snow totals here. So everyone, this is what no one can escape, is how cold it is. We got up to 39 degrees yesterday. It took a while, but eventually those temperatures got above freezing for a lot of us. We changed over to rain, and then the cold front came through and our temperatures plummeted and the wind picked up. So now we have wind chills in the single digits, and it's going to be like that for the rest of the day. So as the morning goes on, this band is going to get more and more intense and more organized. You are going to get near whiteout conditions at times driving through this band, and that does include Syracuse, our surrounding suburbs, and the major highways. All the construction going on, so you really just need to please be careful if you are going to be out and about for today. If you are not in that band, though, I mean, you're okay. You just have some blowing and drifting snow because of how windy it is, and bundle up because of how cold it's going to be. A lot of this is going to be wrapped up by this time tomorrow morning, but we still are hanging on to some snow, only this time it's a little bit farther north, mostly impacting Oswego and Oneida counties because of the wind direction here. It's a little bit more from the west-southwest, so that's where we'll have most of our snow totals for tomorrow. We're expecting about a quick, about 3 to 6 inches of snow where it comes down a little steadier just north of Syracuse, in particular over towards Oneida Lake. All right, are we done with the snow yet? Nope. This weekend, Still dealing with some of these scattered snow showers, followed by more lake effects setting up for Sunday. Got another thing zipping on by Monday night into Tuesday. Oh, and why not? Let's do a little bit of rain-snow mix on Wednesdays, because that seems to be our trend now on Wednesday, to throw a little bit of everything in.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Well, I know it was mostly snow. Yeah, I mean, eventually went to rain for some of us.
Mixed bag Wednesdays.
It was.
We'll take it.
We'll go with it. Today is iconic.
This is a Storm Team Alert, certified as Central New York's most accurate.
And we are checking out the radar once again. We have this spray of lake effect snow up north and down south, but we've been talking about how we are getting a more organized band of snow, and it has really taken form here just within the past hour, just north of Rochester, extending into northern Cuyahoga County, slicing right through the city of Syracuse right now. So this right here is what's going to be our main culprit for some nasty weather for today. So watch out for your morning commute. A lot of these roads are snow covered, and it's cold because of the cold front that came through last night. We are well below freezing in the 20s. It is going to be a rough go on the roads for this afternoon and this evening. Things slowly tapering off overnight, but even by tomorrow morning, things are still going to be a little dicey for you. Then that snow lifts up north tomorrow, setting up more in Oswego and Oneida counties. We'll see an additional 3 to 6 inches in those spots for tomorrow. Everyone is cold, though, and windy. Feels like temperature single digits. Burr.
Burr.
Yeah, capital
burr.
B.
It's not even winter yet.
Should I do my favorite? December.
You've been saying
No.
that since October.
I know. It's always my
month.
favorite.
Yeah, we
I
know.
can't do it next month.
Well,
Give me a break.
maybe.
I only have a few weeks left.
Goodness for that.
Yeah. Answered prayer. All right, let's go to question of a
I woke up
partner
this
in
morning,
crime.
I was like, oh, I picked the wrong day to take off, you know. But,
Yeah.
oh, that's okay. That's all right.
There we go.
No, I'm not. Sorry, folks. You're stuck with me again.
Well, no, it's a good stuck. I'm sick of being stuck in this weather pattern.
I
though.
know. Another storm team alert.
Storm team alert. More
Lots of
snow.
school closings coming in.
Lots of school
Check this
closings.
out. Watch your wheels today.
Yeah, I mean, my drive in
unbelievably.
was rough. I mean, I had at least an inch of fresh snow. I had a couple people from our weather watchers even said they had anywhere fresh like 1 to 3 inches of snow overnight, and it is just really starting to come down again. Please be careful. A lot of these roads, even the main highways, are going to be really, really sloppy for you. So here's what it looks like in Baldwinsville. We have our band, our steady band, setting up just south of Route 31. So here's what it looks like on the radar. You got that spray up in Lewis County. Not much happening on 81 between about Sandy Creek through Pulaski, but it is really starting to come down now towards Baldwinsville, extending right over 481 into parts of Cicero, Salina, down into East Syracuse. And this extends all the way into Chittenango, Cazenovia, where you are going to really be in it for today. Temperatures in the 20s. It feels like single digits outside. Everyone is cold and windy. And within that heavy snow band, which includes Syracuse, we're looking at 6 to 12 inches of snow by the end of the day.
Okay, let's take you back outside and see a live look at the roads right now. Erie Boulevard, you can see snow covered for sure. Probably going to be another slick commute, and that was the case yesterday. Let's show you what it looked like on the road. You can see this tractor trailer actually jackknifed on 81 between Lafayette and Nedrow. Onondaga County emergency dispatchers dealing with about 31 car accidents and 40 slide-offs. That was from midnight through yesterday's morning rush. I'm sure it's going to be another busy day for first responders.
And if you haven't done so already, make sure you have the Storm Team app. It is available in the App Store and Google Play. Keep you aware anytime.
It's also been such a busy week for our firefighters. We are following some breaking news out of Clay.
This is a Storm Team Alert, certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Hey, good morning, guys. These were the first graders at Meacham Elementary down in the valley. I had the pleasure of visiting them the other day, and they were very eager to get a snow day or two this week. Well, guys, you have a snow day today. Syracuse City Schools is one of the many that have a snow day because of this. This is what it looks like towards Linden Corners. Ooh, that car in front of them is having a rough go. Yeah, the roads are a mess, to put it lightly. It is very, very slick, very sloppy outside because of the snow that we had overnight. It is still coming down, and our temperatures plummeted. We hit the 30s yesterday, upper 30s actually, and now we're well below freezing in the mid-20s. It's very windy outside. Just some lighter snow happening in Baldwinsville as we're looking from the CAB Skynet 9 camera. We have that heavy band just south of Route 31 at the moment, but here's what's going on. We've had this spray of lake effect happening from St. Lawrence County down into Lewis County. Really, you get these little bands right here, multi-band situation from Denmark to Krogan, Lowville, over just north of West Turn. This right here is what we're watching to really get organized, is in this area right here that includes Sodus, Walcott, over towards northern Cayuga County, towards Cato, extending into from Baldwinsville right over towards Van Buren, going over 690 Liverpool, and right into the city of Syracuse, where we are right now in East Syracuse as well. And this goes all the way into parts of Madison, Shenango, and southern Oneida counties. This spot right here, up to a foot of snow by the end of the day. This snowfall rate is going to be coming down about inch and a half per hour at times. Really getting going this afternoon and this evening. So you need to give yourself the extra time this morning, but I think it's going to be a rougher go for this afternoon and evening as well. And of course, once you go outside of that main band, you're going to get some lesser amounts where things really drop off. You have some spots like from Auburn and Waterloo that are like, we got nothing. There's nothing going on. And that's going to be the case for you guys. Okay? But everyone is cold. No one is escaping how chilly it is today and how windy it is. Feels like temperatures, single digits and teens. You can see in our timecast, so we have just kind of this one band really setting up here, and this is where it's really going to start to come down, and then you get after sunset and things are still piling up, just kind of hugging that throughway line between Syracuse and down towards Route 20 all evening long. Still that gusty wind. Things will gradually ease overnight. Tomorrow we still have some snow. It's just it's shifting a little bit because our wind direction is now more from the southwest. So that brings most of our snow north of the thruway, kind of hanging out in Oswego and Oneida counties. And so that's where we're expecting most of our snow tomorrow to be. South of the thruway, including Syracuse, Ithaca, Cortland. It's probably not much going on tomorrow other than it's just cold and windy. And that's where we'll pick up an additional 3 to 6 inches of snowfall for tomorrow. And then obviously lesser amounts outside of the snow bands. Hey, let's do this all over again this weekend, shall we? Got another clipper on Saturday, followed by a lake effect on Sunday. Got another one Monday night into Tuesday. And Wednesday, let's just throw in a little rain in there for, you know, because why not?
Let's just do it.
Let's just do it.
Let's just answer our question of the day.
Yeah, nothing else to do. Try to stay.
Now, your news on the go.
We begin your news on the go with a look at the road as snow is picking up here across central New York.
After a messy morning commute yesterday, drivers might be seeing more of the same this morning. This is a live look right now, and you're going to want to be careful out there. Snow is coming down. The road's really not looking too great here.
No.
Our photographer, Anthony Vecchio in Manly, is here. You can see people are out on the roads. We also told you a number of school closings and delays are coming in, so keep an eye on that.
And then yesterday, there was that tractor-trailer jackknife on 81 between Lafayette and Nedrow. It had a lot of people backed up. Onondaga County Emergency Dispatcher is actually dealing with 31 car accidents and 40 slide-offs. That happened from midnight through yesterday's morning rush. I'm sure the numbers will be ticking up again today.
Slippery conditions may have been a factor in a crash that killed a 22-year-old this morning.
The roads are rough this morning, guys. You really need to budget at least 10 extra minutes, if not more than that, to really navigate a lot of these roads. Even the main roads and highways are going to be really snow covered and slick for you. So as we're dealing with this heavier band of lake effect snow, now there's not much happening in the mid and southern Finger Lakes, but in and around Syracuse, from Liverpool on up towards Baldwinsville, Camillus, out towards Chittenango, it is going to be a rough and slippery go for you. This is what it looks like out over downtown. We cannot make out the skyline anymore. It is 22, feels like 10, and our lake effect is only getting going. It's going to get more intense as the day goes on. Anyone in that purple area is fair game to pick up 6 to 12 inches of snow by the end of the day. That's why we have those lake effect snow warnings until tomorrow morning. And we're not done with the snow for tomorrow. It just kind of moves up north. Our friends in Oswego and northern Oneida County will get about 3 to 6 inches during the day tomorrow. Hey, let's do it again this weekend, shall we?
So you might not be loving these temps and this frost and this cold, but you know who is?
Woody.
Woody is
Woody.
our favorite new Channel 9
He's
elf.
right at home.
Lurking in the shadows by our teleprompter here.
Looks like he's doing a camera job. Hope he's unionized. You're paying your dues, pal. That's all I got to say. Hey, make sure you download the app. We are going to be on at 7 o'clock, right around the corner on WSYR Plus. It is free. Please be careful out there. You can see the roads still very snow covered. The plows have been out overnight, but there's a lot of work to do here. So keep it here at localsyr.com.